We're here today at St Joseph's Carnacaville outside Newcastle. A new primary school that was recently built in this location. The site was originally a smaller school and was now expanded into additional 4 classrooms, new catering kitchen and multi-purpose hall. The major benefit about this school is obviously with the size of it, the expansion. This being 2016 was the first chance that the kids had to hold their own school play in their own building. It's always great to see pupils who are able to sort of have a learning experience in really bright, new surroundings, one which there's plenty of space, where there isn't that feeling of being cramped up. And particularly, for instance, in the hall, the main hall, which is now multi-purpose in terms of use, but for example, can be used for drama, can be used for singing, which also means that the children can, whenever they move forward into post-primary, have that greater sense of confidence about themselves. So it's all these things sort of adding in together, they're all small things, but taken together make a very big difference to people's lives.
It was a lot smaller and there was only one classroom inside and the rest of the classes were outside in mobiles, and my mobile was on a slant and it was starting to sink into the ground.
Before the new build, we only had a very small hall that wasn't large enough to do plays in and do lots of activities. So we got a much bigger one and we were able to have dinners there.
I can't wait for the new playground to be built because we've been cramped into a car park, an empty car park, and it wasn't much fun to play outside because there wasn't enough space for all of us.
Well, for the first time in a generation, the children have a proper classroom, resource areas, learning environment. With the rebuild and the refurbishment, we've been able to upgrade our technologies. Every classroom now has the latest in interactive technology with 70-inch Android screens where the children can get involved on a much more practical basis.
There are 38 roof lights within the school, and these are all linked up to the building management system. It's different in that if you take, for example, a classroom with 30 children on a hot sunny day, there can be a build-up of heat and carbon dioxide and that within the room, and children start to feel drowsy. There are sensors in every classroom that allows the windows then to automatically open to allow ventilation, fresh air into the room. So it's fairly high spec in that regard.
As with every building project, there are financial constraints, and everyone has to meet those and ensure that everything comes in under budget. Morris, Flynn and Sons were able to go that little bit extra for us, where we needed a certain amount of extra refurbishment done in relation to some of our toilets and classrooms. And Morris Flynn and Aidan Flynn were only too delighted to be able to step in and fill those gaps for us.
I think overall the facilities have been seriously enhanced. I mean, if you take, for example, in the old school, the kitchen facilities that they would have had compared to what they have now, I mean, there's a real high-end kitchen. And I mean, the kitchen staff are over the moon with it. They think it's, they've never seen the like of it. The classrooms too, I mean, even just the size and the space in them and the view, you're looking through the windows at the Mourne Mountains, it's not a bad way to spend a day.